You think he'll remember this moment forever?
Yeah, he'll remember this moment forever because this
think.
is his very first time.
I
on
know,
the
and he'll be as Mark and Christina were the very first.
Very first.
Should we stop making it about us right now?
Yes.
Let's talk about him. He's an actor. He's got a wonderful name, Quinn Lord. He's in a great movie for Hallmark called Date with Love. It's premiering Saturday, May 21st at 9/8 Central, right here on Hallmark Channel. Yes, Quinn Lord, you played David Rogers in this, right?
Yes.
And this poor guy wants to go to prom.
Yeah.
And not working out for
Get
him?
a date. What up with that?
He couldn't end up getting a date, so then he took to the internet, as some people would, and he ended up putting together this recorded promposal, which he sent off to Alex Allen, who's played by Sinead Grimes-Beach.
And she
Sure.
plays a big celebrity movie star.
So, but he was just like, I can't get anybody. I might as well go for Jennifer Aniston or somebody.
Yeah,
like
pretty
me,
much.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what he does.
Yeah, and
Is he normally a shy kid, or is he?
yeah, I'd say he's definitely one of the awkward types. Like, for example, I'd say probably if you've ever heard of the TV show Silicon Valley, one of the main characters on there with all of his stuttering and everything.
He's like a geeky kind of guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you dress accordingly too, because I understand there's some transformation later on, right?
Well, he does this and has no idea what's about to happen to him, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's take a look. This is the promposal.
Promposal.
Yeah, the promposal.
Take a look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This ought to be.
All right.
Hi, Alex. My name is David Rogers. I'm 17, and I'm a senior at J.W. Hughes High School in Arlington Heights, Illinois. Would you go to the senior prom with me? You're probably wondering why you should even consider this. I mean, you don't know me and I don't know you, right? But there are some things about you I think I do know. You walk in beauty like the morning sun, arising with the hope of love. Your heart beats with the passion of your courage, the strength of your determination, and the gentle kindness of an ageless soul. You are to me a dream made real, one from which I hope to never awake. So what do you say, Alex? Will you take a chance on me and be my date to the prom?
Every guy should do that, by the way. That's really great.
But that's not a nerdy guy.
No.
Was he like turning it on and being a little like outside of himself?
Sort of, I would say.
Yeah.
Playing a character. You took a risk there, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. You did.
Yeah.
Did your character then have more confidence after you did that, or?
Well, probably more confidence after Sinead's character actually recognized him for what he did there, and well, yeah.
Right, and she kind of is it, and they go together. I assume it's a Hallmark movie, so I know she's got to help him out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
absolutely. And I'm sure it's adorable beyond, too.
Well, I understand, you know, speaking of risks, let's jump from that risk to a risk that you've been acting for a long time, since you're what?
Yeah, since I was about 4 or 5 years old.
Okay, and there was a movie I read about, Imaginarium, is it? Where you were, am I saying it right?
Yeah, I was in 2 different types of Imaginariums, but I'm assuming you're talking about the Imaginarium one?
Imaginarium one.
Yeah,
Yeah, where you were
Imaginarium.
doing all of the wire work, right? all the
yeah.
green screen stuff?
Well,
Yeah.
did they flew you up and they connected you to stuff and you flew?
Yeah, that was a really fun experience. The harness work just by itself would have been an
there-
experience.
Oh, look, we're looking at that
Tell
now.
us, explain to us what's happening.
How old are you here, first of all?
Here, I think I'm about 12, 11 or
12?
12.
Oh.
And I think this is probably about the 6th take, so you can see how I'm a little bit exhausted after doing this for a while.
Well,
but-
Wow.
Must have been fun, though, wasn't
but
it?
Yeah, definitely. The green screen and the harness work, it just combined, it comes out in a really spectacular.
And that's how the
effects.
scene comes out?
Yeah, so sideways, left to right is up and down. And
Sure.
it's really, it's
What were you, like a superhero? What were you playing here? What
Were
was
you in a
happening?
nightmare? What is that?
well, technically, you're not wrong by saying it's a nightmare. It's supposed to. The movie's about an old man going through dementia, and it's all about what he's experiencing on the inside of his head.
Yeah.
And there he is in child form because, of course, his memories are breaking down, and he remembers himself as a child, and then maybe later on in the movie he remembers memories after when he was in his childhood. And it's a really interesting movie. A lot of special effects were used in that, and it was
That must
A
be
lot
amazing.
of fun to do.
We should do that.
I want
here.
to do green screen.
Let's
They
do
have
you
we
just
have one
hang
here at
you
Universal.
we can hang you from a wire
twirl me
all day
around
long.
all day long.
By the way, I meant to ask you how was your prom? Did you go?
Yeah.
Not yet. That's
Do you have a
that's
date?
next year.
Oh.
Not
You
lined up,
next year.
so
No, okay.
if anyone's interested,
Just send them that tape. You don't need to send them a tape. You don't need to send them a tape. You're fine on your own.
I understand, though, season 2 of Amazon's show that you were also on, which is called The Man in the High Castle,
Yes.
right? That is where you picked up the recognition for, was it Entertainer of the Year or Entertainer
Young
of the
Entertainer Awards.
Entertainer Award?
That's
Yeah.
great.
Isn't that
Isn't
fantastic?
that wonderful? Congratulations on that.
How do you get news like that? Are you just hanging from a wire somewhere, writing a proposal to somebody, and they tell you?
Well, the thing is, that was the clip they used for the nomination. It was the first scene that I actually shot on the entire show, and I was completely amazed because the first scene that I shot, it was all about my character being proud about who he was, and the show being what it is. It was about an alternate history, and
Well, we have a clip from the show.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I believe this is what was.
And the story imagines the world if Germany and Japan had won World War II.
yes,
right? Okay.
and so it's like a Nazi America and also Imperial of Japan.
Yeah.
Scene with you
And
and
this
your
is
dad.
this is with you and your father in the show. Take a look.
Why do you want to do well at school?
To make my family proud. To bring honor to my school. To serve my country.
Your goals are directed outward. A boy like Randolph wants only to gratify himself. Now, this is the path to moral decay. The decadence ruined this country before the war. You will grow to be a useful member of society.
So unbelievably mature.
I know, right? Looks so good. Season 2 kicks off in the fall, right?
Around the fall.
All right.
Not exact date yet. But
Well, with that, I must say it's a conclusion to your first ever television
Yes,
interview. How did Quinn do?